Fancy meeting you here. Welcome to episode 3. Bren Figures it out! Okay, here's the deal. I've tried recording like 17 times today, so I'm really fucked up right now. I'm really goddamn high because shit just keeps going wrong. One day maybe I'll release them as bloopers, but I fucking doubt it. So I'm going to try to speed through the beginning of this to try to get through as much as possible before I go into a long, wild tangent rant that I'm not going to remember for 15 minutes because I'm really fucked up right now. Today's strains, I have, I will try not to swallow too much in the camera, or in the fucking mic. Jesus. This thing was almost full when I started. Holy crap. Thin Mint, I got this from Green Cuisine Delivery. And then the flower that we're smoking today is Chocolate. Really good hybrid. It's indica heavy, but won't get you couch locked. As you see, I'm still fucking talking like a motherfucker, but I can move around. I can do a dance. I can fucking sing. I'm not going to, because fuck you, but whatever. Anyways, so let's get this party started. A lot of you are wondering, why the fuck isn't there a guest? Didn't you promise us a guest? Nobody's wondering that, because nobody fucking talks to me, and I don't think I have new fans yet. Well, okay, here's the deal. I still can't figure out how to go past 15 minutes with YouTube's infinite wisdom. I am verified and everything like that, and I just don't think there's enough time in 15 minutes to talk to a guest, get to know him, find out what's about, and still talk about my stupid fucking movies. And we all know I'm right, because I'm right on everything, because I'm fucking awesome. That being said, let's start with the first movie, Ratchet and Clank. I don't remember much of it. I was high in it. It was cool. It was all right. It had fun. I remember the best part. I remember is laughing my ass up in the beginning because there's 17 production company fucking logos at the beginning that just keep flashing by. It's just like, oh, this one took part, and this one took part, and this one. I was like, did you start taking like $5 and $10 donations? Was this a crowdfunded thing? Which it would be cool if it is, but Jesus, there's a lot of production companies going on here, which is fine. People do that kind of stuff all the time, but whatever. It was all in all okay. I guess it had nothing to do with the games. I was never a big fan of the games, so I didn't lose myself in anything, but they said that the continuity just wasn't there. But whatever, it was alright, it was enjoyable. You get a C on my part, because it wasn't bad, but wasn't great. Next movie up is Barbershop The Next Cut. Uh-oh, is he gonna trash Barbershop The Next Cut? No, that movie is amazing. Third in the trilogy. I assume it's a trilogy until they announce they're going to make a fourth. I'm a huge Ice Cube fan. Cedric the Entertainer was awesome in it. Nicki Minaj, I was not a big fan of at the beginning, but she's hot. Eve is, my God, gorgeous. Did you ever see that tape that got leaked? It's out there. Anyways, I don't know if that's her, allegedly. Whatever. It was a great movie. I'd say they brought heart through the whole thing. You could tell it was a really passion product. I'd say it's my second favorite of the series. Number one still, I have a soft spot for. I loved it. But, all the new characters that they brought in were really great, and they still had some of the old characters. And like I said, I love Cedric the Entertainer, and he's fucking hilarious. Although I'm pretty sure he is the age, or close to the age of the character by now, than when he actually started doing the character. Because I swear, I think the first movie came out close to 15 years ago or something like that. I think I was in high school still. Or maybe just out of high school or around there. Holy crap, it was a long time ago. That being said, the movie was pretty good. We move on! I digress. The movie, let me give a little synapse of that movie. And not just like what I thought about it, because Ratchet and Clank, that's all they got. That's because it's a C. This one gets a good solid A. It's a good, strong story about Chicago. It's weird. I thought that movie actually took place in New York, all the other movies. And they say if you remember something like it actually took place, they say you just get mixed up with another timeline and not that you're dumbass and just getting something wrong. So I'm going to go that. I just got mixed up with another timeline of me in another reality. That being said, it's about a guy raising his kid, and he's a teenager, like 14, 15 years old, and going to school and trying to stay out of a gang and living life on the street. And yeah, it's kind of unrealistic that one business could change an entire city, but it kind of brings it back to that heart-filled time in the 80s that we all loved. Kind of made you feel like, you're going somewhere and you're having a good time. In one of these videos that I got a blooper, I went on a Die Hard rant, and I have no idea how, but I think I might go. It makes no sense. How the fuck did I start talking about Die Hard? Anyways, so we're gonna stay on topic. It was a great movie. Trying to keep their son out of a gang, and like I said, one business isn't going to change anything, and they didn't really mention anything about a domino effect of other businesses following suit. And yeah, you get like groups of people joining stuff, then one person can change many people and stuff like that. And I get that, but it's kind of, I'm a little too cynical for that. But I really love the heart-filled message that it came with, and I really liked it. Good, solid A movie. Great job, guys. Not that they need that from me. Let's see. Let's move on. 10 Cloverfield Lane. I remember how I got on my Die Hard rant. 10 Cloverfield Lane. 10 Cloverfield Rain. Fucking, I love John Goodman. He's an amazing goddamn actor, and he knocked it out of the park in this one. Wonderful. Just fucking wonderful. And then the girl is actually, she was in Sky High, and she was also in Live Free and Die Hard. Now, that was actually not a bad movie. I hate Bruce Willis. I think he's a fucking dick, but I think Justin Long was there, and Timothy Olympia, and she kind of carried that movie and made the movie really likable, because of the fact he was just fucking with people. And Kevin Smith was in that movie, which is the first time that they kind of ran into each other, I think. I think that was a little before Cop Out, but I think it was right before fucking Bruce Willis started being fucking just a horrible fucking douchebag to everybody on the planet. But you can tell in that movie he was already starting to get that way. Like in that movie, he was a lot more like, what the fuck ever. It wasn't about him being a drunk and having a headache and just dealing with problems. This was just about him being just a sarcastic asshole, which is kind of him in real life, apparently, just hating everybody and hating life. And I think that kind of showed through now. And I think by the last one, he was just so fucking unlikable that Jai Courtney couldn't save it, because they had Jai Courtney being a strong, silent type against Bruce Willis being a sarcastic asshole with no balance whatsoever in there. And you need some sort of, like, calming effect or anything like that. I mean, you had Justin Long bouncing off the walls and being a smart ass and stuff, and that was great because it kept you preoccupied from him being a cynical asshole. And then you move on, which is funny because I was a cynical asshole just a little bit ago. And you move back even further, and then you had him with... You had him with Samuel L. Jackson and fucking Jeremy Irons. And Jeremy Irons was just fucking that slow burn through that entire movie. And then fucking Samuel L. Jackson's just right in your face, motherfucker! Which was great because it fucking counterbalanced whatever the fuck he was playing. Plus, he was still playing that I have a headache, I'm still getting over being drunk, I fucking hate this fucking world kind of thing. And he wasn't a cynical asshole, he just was an annoyed asshole, which was great. He didn't cross that line yet. The movie before, they had Bruce Willis by himself, and fuck, that movie was just long in the tooth. Bruce Willis, it's hard for him to carry a movie by himself when you're in a bigger open world, wider atmosphere, and they were trying to go for a bigger fucking Die Harder kind of thing, and larger areas and everything. But, like, if you think back to the first one, yeah, he didn't have anybody with him, but he was in a building, a small area, and he had fucking Alan Rickman to work with, and god damn, Alan Rickman was just amazing in that movie, just knocking it out of the park. Plus you had Carl Winslow from fucking what the fuck was it, Family Matters. God damn it, remember Family Matters? Holy crap. Urkel, do the Urkel. That's the hustle. Anyways, all in all, that's Die Hard in a nutshell. He needs somebody who can work off of, somebody who's going to entertain the crowd and not just dwell on fucking Bruce Willis being Bruce Willis, because it just fucking sucks. God damn it. I really hope his movie career is over, unless he's gonna, change his ways and actually go back to that fucking annoyed asshole instead of the cynical piece of shit he is now. But then again, maybe he's just not forgivable. Some people are just don't have that right. Some people just can't, or once their star is just burned out too much, they just can't overcome odds. Like John Goodman can't do wrong in my eyes for the most part, but Mel Gibson couldn't do wrong for a lot of people for a long time, and then all of a sudden he started telling everybody to tell the government to fuck off about vitamins just because he was paid a lot of money, and some people were like, well, that's weird. But then they kept going, and then all of a sudden he's just like, I fucking hate Jews, I want to kill my wife, and I'm fucking crazy, and everybody's like, whoa, dude. You go take a timeout. Go sit in a corner. Go. Um, you know, so I mean, everybody gets affected, and maybe Bruce will make a comeback. Maybe he won't. You never know. Maybe just he gets old. Maybe that business just wears you down that much. But then again, there are some people who people still considered untouchable at the time. Like, look at Bill Cosby. He was untouchable, and then all of a sudden he raped people, and then raped more people, and then raped more people. And then I think when it got to about 50, I think I'd say about 99% of the population is like, all right, he fucking did it. There's been 50 of them. Come on now. He probably did it. Allegedly did it. Anyways, since, I'm on this rant and I'm taking down Bill Cosby and fucking Bruce Willis, I'm taking them down a peg or two. Since I'm such a fucking media giant, I can do that kind of thing. Who else do I want to take down a peg or two? I could take down any of you motherfuckers. No, this is just me blogging, talking my bullshit. Anybody can take it seriously they want to. They can fucking get mad at me they want to. I don't care. Fucking I'll talk shit about anybody I want to. Justin Bieber's a cunt. The reason why he's a cunt is because of the way he acts, not because of his music. I'm just going to put that out there since I'm taking down everybody because I'm such a fucking awesome giant. These people are going to give a shit. No. He's a cunt though, by the way. Just the way he acts. I don't care. I mean, music is music and everybody can like different types of music and that's awesome. And you can be that type of singer and do that kind of music and not be a fucking douchebag, but he's not. He's just a flat-out douchebag. And he's not going to do anything about it because he's never going to hear this because I'm such a little peon, it doesn't matter to him. And if he ever did hear this, he's not going to give a shit. And if he ever did give a shit, he'd have to get his fucking bodyguards to do something because I'm about the size of one of his bodyguards and I'm not even close to the size of him. So I'm not really too worried about that. Not that that will ever happen because he will never fucking hear this. Again, I'm a little peon, not a media giant who makes little stupid videos on episode 3 inside his BMW. And it's not a newer BMW, mind you, it's an older BMW. With a sunroof. Yeah. So eventually I would like to get a few little guests in here. Hopefully somewhat famous people. My goal is to get really fucking big pot smokers in here to kind of fucking talk about stupid movies. A dream guest would be fucking, and eventually this is after I go to a longer format and get to a place where I can actually have people, because I'm not going to have people in my car sitting here smoking, because that'd be fucking stupid. But actually get into like, a different place. I might start doing it at my apartment. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, like a dream person to get would be like fucking Doug Benson, since fucking dude loves movies almost as much as I do, maybe more, and loves weed almost as much as I do, maybe more. I kind of doubt the maybe more on both of those, but if it's possible, it's weed. And I know my Zero fans are going, oh my god, did you just say you know more movies than Doug fucking Benson? And I said, maybe. But Doug Benson would be a fucking amazing get for this show. I don't know if I know more movies than him, but I'm probably a lot more fluent than he would fucking think I would be. I don't know. I'd probably know more movies than him. I've probably seen just as many as him. I'm a huge movie buff. I go see movies all the fucking time. And I'm gigantic into movies. And I always play Last Man Standing whenever they're fucking playing it. And I last just as long as those motherfuckers. Which is easy to do because they don't count my guesses. And some of my guesses, they guess right after I guess. So that doesn't count either. And I take a lot more turns than they do. So again, I cheat a lot. Anyways, so I appreciate you guys watching this. If you do watch this. Episode 3. Episode 4 will be dropping soon. Hopefully some fat guy doesn't take it off or do anything stupid with it or anything like that. My producer's kind of a dumbass, so when he puts the videos up and does the descriptions, he's just a fucking idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing. He fucking can't spell very well, and he's just a fucking douchebag. So I'll try to get my stuff in the comments so he pays attention, like my email address and my Twitter account handle and everything like that. Sorry I had an email. I just had to flip it off screen because I am doing this on my phone. And then I hand this off to my fucking little Uber nerd who's in the basement, and he fucking takes care of all this and fucking puts it online and everything like that. So hopefully we'll get episode 4 coming up soon. I know this one was a little late. Fuck you! Later days, guys.